Oh yeah, that's all right there. That's gonna feel nice, folks. Good morning, folks, and happy Sunday. Well, check it. We're up in time to go put on our best Happy Gilmore impression. I didn't have a Brewers jersey, or else we would wear a Brewers jersey. I thought about wearing a BillyGoat jersey, but I figured I'd dress the part. No need to get kicked out because we don't have a collared shirt on. Just put it that way. So I guess let's throw a bagel together. Let's slam that joker. Let's go slap some transmission fluid into Old Blue. And let's hit the freaking road, folks, to go kick it with the homies. It's not to go get better today than we were. I guess better today than we were yesterday at golfing. But not in anything else. Nothing really productive. Unless we think we can make it to the PGA Tours, baby. You know what I mean? Get to the series. But we need to get to golfing first. So let's slap together this bagel. Let's slam this energy drink and let's hit the road. Well, dang, I thought I was planning this day perfectly. Come to find out, Old Blue needs some transmission fluid and we don't have any more. So we are going to run to the O'Reilly's as quickly as we can, grab some transmission fluid, and run back here as quickly as we can because I really want to drive Old Blue. So let's try our best to get there and get back. Alrighty, we got our transmission fluid. We are cutting it freaking short, folks. Cutting it short. We were supposed to be there at 10:34 is tea time, and it is 10 o'clock. It's about a 30-minute drive. So I guess just wish me luck is all I gotta say. Alrighty, folks, we have made it back home. Let's throw some transmission fluid into Old Blue and hit the road. We are going to be cutting it short. Let's just put it that way. Alrighty, transmission fluid in Old Blue. She cranked up like a charm. She's running like a charm. Let's get to the golf course, folks. Well, folks, how we made it? I have no idea. I think I just ran Old Blue all the way out of gas, but we will worry about that later. Let's run in here. Let's pay for our friggin' golf and give our best Happy Gilmore, my bad, impression, and have some fun with the freaking homies. Not sure if we're gonna be able to film too much because, well, kind of want to just kick it with them, but I'll try to get a few strokes, you know what I mean? So let's run in here, let's check in, and let's go have some fun.
I get a good shot with it.
Bringing back memories. As a kid, folks, I used to think it was a good idea to hop into this water right here and collect golf balls. We're making bank, but it is definitely leech infested. Well, folks, surprisingly, for never playing golf, well, I've played golf, but it's been 15 plus years, so you can't really count that as playing golf. We shot par. We're playing best ball with us three, but out of us three, between us three, as a team, as a unit, we hit par. Right on. Let's return our golf cart and I guess see where the rest of Sunday takes us. Alrighty, we have returned our golf cart and we're gonna go grab some wings. We don't get to kick it with the homie often. We don't get to eat shitty food very often, so we figured we would. But yeah, folks, there's a lot more that goes into golfing. I will tell you, you try to whack the shit out of the ball, you ain't gonna do nothing. You go nice and smooth with it, nice and buttery. You smack that joker across the freaking map. So, I will say, for someone who has never golfed, maybe we are Happy Gilmore. Maybe we are. But let's head to some Wing City and get some wings, folks. Grub down, kick it with the homie for a little bit longer, and then get home, spend a little time with JB. and then hop on the freaking camp to spend a little time with y'all. Well, we have made it. We've eaten, and those wings were phenomenal. They hit the spot definitely after golfing all day. Let me tell you, about 2-3 hours in the sun, swinging golf balls, getting irritated because Happy Gilmore made it look so easy. You'll build up a little bit of an appetite. Let's get home, folks. See if we can get a little bit of a nap in before we got to get back up, spend a little time with JB, and then send her off to go make people feel better tonight than they did last night, folks. So on the way back from the wing place, I figured I'd stop back by through the neighborhood in which we just played golf, because, well, the neighborhood we just played golf is, well, the neighborhood I grew up in. It's the place that kind of built me. It's the place that I was raised. Yeah, I was raised on a trashy golf course. Okay, I wasn't raised on the golf course, but you know what I mean. Today brought back a lot of memories. Actually, we're about to drive by the house I grew up in. Not to make this happy day into a sappy day, but every now and then I like to drive back through. This neighborhood has a lot of memories for me. As most of y'all know, if you watch the videos on a regular basis, one of the big reasons why I fight is to make up, I guess, that hole that was lost when my brother had passed away. And this is the neighborhood we grew up in. This is where all of our memories were. This is where we spent most of our childhood. Between this house and one other house, this is where we grew up. And this is the house that, well, we last remember him at. So to come by and go down memory lane is always nice. Here it is. The house that built me, folks. I remember riding my bike up and down this hill, pretending my freaking mongoose was a Harley. Those were the good old times, folks. Those are the good old times. Doing hill sprints up this hill right here. It's where my MMA career, I guess you could say, started. My love for fitness started. My brother called me fat in that freaking room over there, the one right past the garage as you go in. I choked him out, and I was like, you know what? I can do this. I can lose weight. So we lost it. I remember playing freaking MMA, watching freaking UFC fights, freaking Elite FC fights, Pride fights, watching old Pride fights, that is, but all the old school stuff right in there with him. But folks, now that we have taken a trip down memory lane, let's get our butts home. Well, good news, folks. After golfing, getting lunch, taking the long way home so that we could go down memory lane and spend a little bit more time cruising in Old Blue, we still made it home in enough time to lay down for a little bit and then get up and still spend a little time with JB. So I would call that a masterpiece of timing and timing and a day. Got to literally take a trip down memory lane of the place that I grew up. That I remember that little passion of that little kid and that little boy who were like, we're gonna be like the next Diaz brothers. We're gonna be like the next Diaz brothers. We're gonna be beating people's asses together. Well, it may have not happened that way. At least one of us is beating people's asses. Let's get inside. Let's take our nap and just say thank you to being able to have lived and had the memories that I do have. And I get up and spend a little bit of time with JB and then spend time with you guys. So make it a really productive Sunday. Well, we tried our best to take a nap, but we could not get ourselves to fall asleep. But at least we got to sit with JB for a little bit. Let's go get some dinner and then send her on her merry little way to go make people feel better today than they did yesterday. Alrighty, we have made it somewhere to grab a bite to eat. Let's hope that we can get in here and out of here in enough time, because JB did not get up when her alarm went off. Well, I just ate entirely too much. I'm in the process of trying not to upchuck. Then as I say, I think I've eaten too much. JB goes, do you want Yogly Mowgli or Jeremiah's? It's frozen yogurt. Froyo, bro. Most people know what freaking Yogly Mowgli is. Yeah. But needless to say, now she's put the thought in my head. I guess I will push through the pain and Jeremiah as we go. So we indeed did stop for some Jeremiah's, and I indeed did eat it all, and I am indeed going to regret it, but that was some good ice cream. So I guess I'm not going to really regret it. But folks, now that I can start hearing out of this ear right here, this ear I have noticed it's a little clogged. Well, JB and I bought an irrigation system. Kind of like what they use at the doctor, but a little fancier. And I am so excited to be able to use it. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to clean my freaking ears out, baby. Hell yeah. I'm going to clean her damn ears out. The excitement that is within me. I feel like a kid on freaking Christmas morning. I'm going to be cleaning my ears out every day. Okay, probably not every day because I don't think that's good for you. But a lot. I'm going to be able to hear. I ain't been able to hear in like 2 years. It's an exciting moment. A step to a newer me. A step to a brighter future. Or a noisier future. Probably a noisier future. But still, let's get inside and let's squirt in our ear. Look, check it, folks. This thing looks like it might freaking give you some superpowers. Oh yeah, that's all right there. That's gonna feel nice, folks. I guess let's go clean out our ear. Clean up from freaking going golfing and standing in the sun for hours, and then see where our Sunday takes us. If it takes us to the games immediately, or if it takes us back to a nap. I don't know yet. But let's go clean out our ears. Use this handy dandy freaking ear wand. Sheesh, folks, the irrigating of that ear felt freaking amazing. We can hear loud and clear. And I don't have to like hold something, like hold my ear open or nothing like that. It does still kind of sound muffled, but we can hear. And that, my friends, that is improvement. But I'm not quite ready to hop on the games. And it's too late to really go and take another nap. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll through the catalog of games, see if there's anything that catches our eye. Probably go watch a few YouTube videos, and then I guess we're going to hop on and catch some freaking dubs, folks. Kick it with you guys. So, I guess let's look through this catalog, hang out for a second, enjoy some silent time, and then enjoy some time with you guys. What dang, folks, this sucks so much for sitting down for just a second and then hopping on and getting on the games, because we sat down for a second and we fell right back to sleep for another 2 hours. What is wrong with me? What the heck is wrong with me? I don't ever sleep this much. Not throughout my day. Gosh, 2 naps in a day. This is really a Sunday. Talk about a day of rest. We got our day of rest today. Goodness gracious. Oh, I'm quite disappointed in myself because I wanted to be on games earlier tonight. But anyways, I guess before we fall asleep again, let's go ahead and get on. Shoot. Let's call it a day so that we can play as long as we want to play. Which may be a lot longer than we should, but we ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. We're gonna knock out a run, and that's about it. Maybe go to an open map. Other than that, we ain't got too much planned for tomorrow. So I guess it's not a big deal, but who wants to be taking a nap at 7 and waking up at 9:30? It's like, God almighty. This sucks. But folks, it was a pretty good day. from going golfing with my childhood best friend, having a good old time with him, to taking a little trip down memory lane in the neighborhood in which we grew up in, getting to cruising Old Blue. Let's not forget that one. Today was a pretty good day. And then pretty much napping all day after that. Very out of the norm for I, but I guess we needed it, from coming from fight camp to vacationing to sick. We haven't gotten to rest much. Haven't gotten to rest. So our body must have been like, dude, slow the hell down. So I guess slowing down is what we did today. So, nothing really caught my eye earlier for gaming. We were gonna play some Destiny, but we're getting going a little too late tonight to get some Destiny going. So we can get some Fort going. We can get some COD going. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's hop on the games and heckle and catch some freaking dubs, folks. Have a good old flippin' time. So I hope to see y'all there. My apologies today on not getting too much footage of the golfing experience, but I didn't want to start throwing cameras up into everyone's face and be like, hit the ball, bro, just hit the ball. Or, hey bro, will you film this? So I apologize on that one, but there wasn't too much to see, just a bunch of dudes being dudes, hitting balls with clubs. That's pretty much it. There was probably some entertaining things that you could have caught in there, but for the grand scheme of things, just a bunch of dudes being dudes. That's pretty much it. But we'll get some golf footage next time for sure. But I hope to see you all on the stream. Let's go grab us a diet soda to wake us up a little bit, give us a little bit of caffeine, grab us a little bit of water, because you can't wake up from a nap and not get some water. And then let's hop on some freaking games, folks. I hope to see y'all there. And if not, I still love you guys. Good night, folks. And BillyGoat freaking loves ya.